Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another videos. In this video, of course, we are going to talk about Mason Mount and Caicedo. We know we've been linked so many midfielder this season. That's not news. I know we linked so many players every single transfer window. Maybe we didn't link with any player. Maybe this is created by the news or outlet, but it is what it is, right? So today again, Mason Mount and Caicedo. So let me start with the Mason Mount. Okay, this is coming from the Fabrizio Romano. It says Chelsea don't want to sit down negotiate. Okay, to sit down to negotiate for Mason Mount, it is 70 million pounds or nothing. 70 million pounds for Mason Mount. It is a huge waste of money. No, forget about Mason Mount talent. Forget about what Mason Mount can do. Of course, it is a big factor, right? The reason you are trying to buy a player is because how much he has a talent, how much what he can do, because of his quality, right? But think about it, Mason Mount, he's been struggling the whole year at Chelsea. I know Chelsea, all the single player at Chelsea are struggling, but Mason Mount, this is Chelsea homegrown players, and he is the state 24, and I get it. He's still young. He's a quality player, but he's been struggling the past whole season, and he only have a 1 year left in his contract with Chelsea, and now Chelsea is demanding 17 million pounds or nothing. So I don't rate personally Mason Mount because I don't like it. I don't like it. So many Chelsea fans overrate Mason Mount. Overrate. Now everybody shut up because they know what Mason Mount is limited of. So we have seen nothing from Mason Mount this season. This guy is sitting on the bench and do nothing. And Chelsea wants 70 million pounds. So why is Chelsea demanding 70 million pounds for the player, even though he's a young who is only left 1 year contract in his only 1 year left in his contract? Because Chelsea need to make money. Chelsea spent over 600 million pounds, the last season, combined summers and January transfer window. So if they want to make another big signing in the summer, they need to make money. So they need to make money. So they are trying to sell the player. They are trying to sell like a Kai Havertz, Mason Mount, Lotechi. They're trying to sell all the player, but they know what Manchester United is. They know how Manchester United sporting director or how do they do their business, because Chelsea know exactly what Manchester United are gonna do. Because if Manchester United is so desire to sign Mason Mount, and this is where they're gonna get more money, even though he's not that worth it, because they saw so many occasions when you think about that, the past season. Okay, so we're trying to buy the players, and the players wants to join us, and the club known they're gonna pay overpriced. So they're gonna be like, oh, we don't want to sell our players. If you want to buy our player, you gotta pay this amount. You gotta pay 80 million pounds. You gotta pay 100 million pounds. Manchester is gonna negotiate, but they can't negotiate very well. So what's happened next? The transfer window is getting closer to close. To close the window, and then we got no time to find another player. So what do we do? We paid overpriced and they sell it. That is how we have been acting so many years when it's come to transfer, when it's come to signing the player. That is exactly what Chelsea is doing. Chelsea know Manchester are gonna pay overpriced because everything is demanding this player, and Manchester United's sporting director cannot negotiate very well with this kind of business. So they're gonna pay overpriced. That's what Chelsea is assuming, and Chelsea need to make a lot of money from this player selling to sign another player in coming summer. That is what Chelsea is doing at the moment. Think about it: 70 million pounds for Mason Mount. Only Met Club gonna pay for it. If we pay 70 million pounds, that is insane. This guy from the this guy from the Arkham. Do you know Gotham City from the Batman movie? Yeah, this guy who is leading Manchester when it's come to transfer window is from from Gotham. This guy belonged to Arkham Hospital or Arkham, whatever it is, because his match is insane. It's crazy. 70 million pounds for Mason Mount. If you are considering to pay 70 million pounds for Mason Mount, you are done. You don't belong to Manchester United. You have no idea what's the sport business mean. You have no idea how you gonna negotiate. 70 million pounds for Mason Mount. We can sign another 3 Mason Mount from the transfer market. They're gonna be better than Mason Mount. I can assure you that. Trying to sign like Enzo Lefebvre from Lorient. Trying to sign who's the name, Koku from the Pienot. Trying to sign like the German Florian Wirtz, Florian Wirtz. There are so many talented players out there, and we are trying to stick with the Mason Mount of 70 million. Oh, right? That's a bullshit, mate. I'm sorry my language, but it is true. Ain't no way we're gonna pay 70 million pounds for Mason Mount. That's insane. But the good thing is Manchester United will not stand to pay Mason Mount for 70 million. They only have a plan to pay like under 50 million pound. That's great. Under 50 million pound could be great. Could be great because he stay young. Yes, he have a quality. Yeah, it's a little bit. I don't rate it all. I don't rate him at all. So I don't like it. Okay, we should move on. We should move on to find another player before transfer window started. But I think Eric Ten Hag wants Mason Mount, and Manchester are gonna negotiate with the Chelsea, to get a deal done. But I don't think so. If they are reluctant to sell Mason Mount for less than 70 million pounds, and then Mason Mount have already agreed terms with the Manchester United, so that is the big step, right? But we need to negotiate. We can't pay 70 million. Okay, forget about it. So this is the Mason Mount situation, and of course Caicedo. Brighton wants 80 million pounds for Caicedo. I can understand it. The reason we are trying to buy Caicedo for 80 million is because we were stupid. Because we have a chance to sign with 5 million pounds for Caicedo back in the days. Now 1 year later, this guy worth 80 million pounds or 85 million pounds. We have to pay it if we want to, because he's showing the quality of 80 million pounds. This guy have everything when it's come to quality. Okay, do you want him to use at the number 6 or number 8? I don't think so, but number 6 is so good. Caicedo is a quality player. That's why I told you we were so close to signing Caicedo back in the day, and we didn't. Only for 5 million pounds. Now we're gonna pay another 80 million pounds to sign Caicedo, the player who is very close to sign for Manchester United. So personally, Eric Ten Hag have a priority to sign in the summer, like a center forward, 2 midfielder, center back, and goalkeeper who can challenge David De Gea number 1 position. But I don't think we can sign Caicedo. We might be able to sign Mason Mount and pay a little bit of like 50 million pounds. But I don't see we are signing Caicedo, because if we sign Mason Mount for like a 50 million or 55 million pounds, we're gonna sign. I can see that we're gonna decide. What's his name? Rabiot with the free transfer, which could be great business, but of course the personal terms gonna be the difficult one when it's going to sign in the free agent players, right? So Caicedo for 85 million pounds and Mason Mount for 70 million pounds. Caicedo is, you can argue with it because what kind of quality the Caicedo had, and he's only like 21 years old, and he still have a 4-year contract with the Brighton. And Mason Mount only have a 1-year contract left with the Chelsea, and he's like a 24 years old. He was shit the past season, and he already agreed with the partner term with Manchester United, and Chelsea is demanding 70 million pound. Walk away, walk away. So I don't think we should sign Mason Mount for 70 million pound. So what do you think about this transfer situation? Do you think we're gonna sign Mason Mount less than 50 million pound? Make sure you comment below. Thanks for watching, guys.